All right, crew, last but not least, we have our sandbag drag. So this component you can make up a ton of points on, depending on how fast you go and how fatigued you're feeling, right? Obviously, when we get to the fourth station, we are going to have that built up fatigue, whether it be from your ILS component that you just did or the sandbag lifts. We're gonna try to manage through as best as we can. A lot of this one just comes to lactic tolerance and how fast you can push through with your legs. This is a very quad dominant one. So if you want to practice, it is helpful to practice with either a sled or a weight that you can just drag behind you. But get used to dragging, get used to using those quads throughout this movement, and it'll make it easier for you. So that's obviously tip number one. Tip number two is where we're going to carry. So you're going to grab the bag, you're going to pick it up. You're not assessed as soon as you pick up the bag. So making sure that your assessor has the no and the go signal once you grab tension on it is going to be key. So get yourself nice and comfy and set up. You want to go to that high carry. The best way that you can cheat this test is to lift the front of the bags up with the strap. Remember, when we calibrate the strap, it's off of a 1 meter, so it's a little bit lower. So if you pull up or if you're taller, then you have that advantage of lifting the front of the bag up, causing less resistance, but the calibration has to be set at 33.6 kgs. So that's what the assessor will be calibrated at. So when you're a taller guy, this makes it really easy because you can lift up that front of the bag. Me being 5'6", I'm not gonna give a really good example, but I'm gonna try to give you the best tips that I know how. This is my worst component by far just because I'm a little bit shorter, but when you go in, you're gonna grab up top, you're gonna clasp your hands like this or like so, or you can even hold on to the bag. I find most failures come from this position right here, is when you're slowly holding on to it and you're losing grip and you're pulling on the biceps. So you want to get that thing as high as you can on your body, use your body weight as leverage, really grab in, get set up, and from there, once you're ready, just make sure you just go and just keep going and go harder than you think you need to, right? The other part of this is that people get fatigued and they stop pushing, and therefore the time will go by a lot faster. And it's just one of those things where you need to push the entire time. The hardest thing is if you can get somebody to yell at you the entire time to keep pushing, that is the best motivation for this task and the easiest way to get a better score. So those are my four tips. Good luck on your force test. Hopefully these helped. Drop a comment below if you want to see more.